Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm Tom. I play Brandy on Critical Ditto, and it's our anniversary. We are 1 whole year old.
Happy anniversary to Critical Ditto!
1 year, we did it!
It has been 365 days of us putting this thing out into the world against our better judgment.
Wow.
So delightful to get to celebrate a birthday with all of you, because really Critical Ditto would be nothing without our fan base.
That's impressive. Anyone who makes it to 1, respect. All the 1-year-olds out there. God, it's a good feeling. I've got a few things to say. That's right. The first thing I want to say is thank you to everyone who's listened to this and allowed us to get to 1, because that's incredible. We honestly couldn't predict how many people would take this podcast to their hearts and really enjoy it the way they do, because we really enjoy it. So it's lovely to share in that enjoyment. So thank you so much. Especially thank you to our wonderful Discord members, who I imagine are watching this video, because you make it so much fun. I've been asked to tell you my favourite moment. Oh, there are so many. I think for my favourite moments are usually involve Stu committing to a character and then trying to come up with a voice for that character. That's always such an amazing moment. Same with his Pokemon noises.
I love the Pokemon noises that Stu comes up with.
I love watching Ali's face contort when Ali does his own voices, because that's great. I love every time David speaks so eloquently about Theo's inner monologue, and we all sit there going, oh my god, I know nothing about my own character. David knows it all. He knows it all. Favourite moments from outside the podcast, I would have to say getting a Christmas card from Rove was so special, so thank you so much, Rove. Another favourite moment, the Discord emoji quizzes. Seeing people come together to conquer such adversity was inspiring. I love the memes. I love the fan art. I love everyone doing one-shots. I love everyone role-playing their own Pokemon partner. I just love it all, to be honest. So it's hard to pick just one moment. One of my favourite outside of podcast moments was, of course, me listening to the podcast for the Christmas special that Ali ran that I was not involved with. And it was really nice just to listen and have no idea what was coming up. That was just so brilliant to actually get that experience of listening to some of my best friends play the game and me having no prior knowledge. That was so much fun.
Thank you everyone for all your support over the last year. You have no idea how much it means to us. We've loved watching it grow and being a part of it with you. I have many favourite moments of doing this podcast. I'm going to try to decide one for each character and make it as quick as possible. My favourite moment for Theo was when Theo and Kanan were having their chat about the King's Rock and Slowking under the library. I just really enjoyed how David and Stu weaved that story together, and it gave Theo their reason to go out into the world and join up with the rest of the gang and see that there was more to life than the church were letting on. My favourite Brandy moment was how Brandy continues to roll critical successes on the most pointless rolls, like unlocking Kenny's phone or how many Pokeballs Munchlax eats. It's typical Brandy to succeed the most when she needs it the least. My favourite Kenny moment has to be Bowtie's evolution. Just for Kenny, it was the moment where he realised he needed to knuckle down and that there was a reason that he was out there on this journey, but that most crucially for him, he would never be alone with Bowtie by his side. So those were my favourite moments in the game. Outside of the podcast, I've loved watching our Discord grow, and the love and support and fan art on there has been wonderful. And of course, the fan art is sublime.
Hey everyone, it's David, your favourite member of the boys. You don't have to tell them, I know, it's okay, it's cool. I play Theo. It's amazing to get to work with people who I respect and love and who have been my friends for years, but it's nothing on getting to see that our weird ramblings are interesting to other people. Like, that's insane. And as people who work in the arts, it's a huge honour to realise that something that we do has that much power to anyone, to literally anyone. I mean, I feel rude even saying that our podcast is in any way inspiring, because that feels like something that we're not allowed to say because it's something we enjoy so much, but that's just the nature of the beast. There have been so many moments I've loved doing on this podcast, from the Mind Palace in the first arc to getting Togekiss in this one to everything in between. The love triangle with Asta and Honey was so much fun, but it's been what's outside of the podcast that has really proved that this is something I love doing. I have been so honoured and so humbled that as a queer but cisgender guy, that my decision to play a non-binary character has been so compassionately taken up by the boys that I work with, who are the most amazing allies in the world of the LGBTQ community, but that you have all found something in Theo and the church that has been comforting. And you know, as a reporter and as a member of the queer community, it's hard enough to look at the world out there for us and for all of the other minorities and see how people don't believe that we are equal to everybody else. And so to get to create a world and play in a world where we are equal, if not celebrated for who we are, it feels really important to me, and I'm honoured to get to do what we do. It's such a pleasure to get to make something I love with the people I love.
I'm Stuart, the GM on Critical Ditto, and this is me sending a little message out to everyone saying thank you so much for all the support, just people listening over the last year.
Yes, we've been doing it a year.
And we thank you, we really do, because honestly, it means the world to have you out there listening and enjoying it, hopefully. And we can't wait to continue doing it, really. It's been a joy. My favourite moment of the last year has got to be when we received our first bit of fan art from Miraculous Monty. I remember it well, it came through on the Twitter. It was Wimpy the Baneri in the rain, with a giant raincoat on and a lollipop in their mouth, looking hella cool. And it just, I don't know, it just filled me with this excitement that what we're doing can inspire other people and fuel their creativity as well. And it just got me thinking about the community that we can form here. And I love that, and I love the community we formed. Love you all.
So, we're a year old, so happy 1 year anniversary to you guys as well for listening.
So thank you so much for all of your support. I couldn't be more honoured to be a part of this community. Thank you so much, guys, and I love you all very much.
Here's to hopefully many more years of Critical Ditto.
And remember, go catch 'em all.
And by all,
I mean your dreams.
And go out there and be the very best, like no one ever was. In other words, just be yourself.